what time it is.
Hey, yo, I'm so thorough. I'm speak on my street work.
Shout out Red Cafe. I think Red Cafe got this one.
Blood's mama's, but look, this is Turks. When I die, we speak first. On the ops, get the fireworks and wet t-shirts. Throw on hoodies to be riders and Flatbush. We catch stains in the diners. I'm so Brooklyn, any city, I'm comfortable. My bitches pop pills on their own. I ain't a Huxtable. Move around Harlem and Queens like I'm untouchable. I'm a New York nigga. That's what New York lovers do. So Flatbush, I'm a Decepticon. Niggas be telling like it's a telethon. That disgust me, look, trust me.
I think Red Cafe killed this one.
I ain't got no raps about no legendary shooters. It's in my hood, shooter. Don't walk out getting them blue lines. Cowards don't want no sweet.
Okay, Red Cafe. But yo, it's your host with the most, no need to brag the most. All I do is give a toast to the real folks. Them paved the way in the real way. And today we're gonna talk about it. Let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? This whole fiasco. Yeah. What up? And I'm here to let y'all know that the game is real thick. The question is being asked is Jay-Z being used as a scapegoat, or does he know damn well what the fuck he's doing or what the fuck is going on in these motherfucking streets? Because it ain't a good look that Jay-Z's donating money to a organization that cut niggas' dreads off and shit. But let's see what the Jay-Z and the NFL did. Is it really Jay-Z or is it the NFL too? Let's figure this shit out. Because now the charities apologizing for saying what they did, you know what I'm saying? And I just think that, you know, we got to go more in depth on this situation. Hold up. Ontario's calling me. A lot of the check cash, you pretty much do anything, eh? Damn, son. Is it really that, Jigga Man? Are you really out here throwing niggas under the bus? Well, let's see what the charity that Jay-Z donated to had to say. Because they're backtracking. They're like, oh, they apologize for tweet about cutting dreadlocks. So let's see what they're talking about. But this is some bullshit. And after that, I'm gonna get on the phone with my co-host. Y'all remember Mr. Ronnie Depp? You know what I'm saying? And he gonna break it down. You know what I'm saying? Let me put this shit up for y'all. Head of the charity backed by the partnership is now apologizing after receiving hundreds of thousands of dollars since the last year explained it sparked fallout.
Ronnie was an old Twitter post from the founder that set off the social media firestorm. Now, earlier this week, the NFL and Rock Nation announced $400,000 would be given to two Chicago charities, but now the post
number one, I knew one thing.
That money went to the right place. So that now the latest 2016 post showed Crusher Club CEO and founder Sally Hazelgrove cutting off the dreadlocks of two black teenagers, who's just showing one, with the caption, "Another crusher let me cut his dreads is a symbolic of change and desire."
Hold up, y'all. A little technical difficulty right here real quick. I'm gonna bring it back for y'all though. You dig? So pretty much they're saying the charity head apologizes for offensive dreadlock. Now let's break it down real quick. Why are they apologizing now after they put the picture out there? Do you think somebody found that picture, or do you think they put it out there deliberately? Let's talk about it. You know what? I ain't even gonna put it. I ain't even gonna cast it. I wanna make y'all hear from here. I'm gonna make y'all hear from the horse's mouth.
On this first Sunday night of football of the NFL season, some people say Jay-Z and the NFL fumbled on the new social justice initiative. The head of the charity backed by the partnership is now apologizing after receiving hundreds of thousands of dollars. Tisha Lance is here to explain what sparked the fallout.
Ron, it was an old Twitter post from the founder that set off the social media firestorm. Now, earlier this week, the NFL and Rock Nation announced $400,000 will be given to two Chicago charities.
Can you dig it?
But now the post has many questioning if that money went to the right place. So that now deleted 2016 post showed Crusher Club CEO and founder Sally Hazelgrove cutting off the dreadlocks of two black teenagers, or just showing one, with the caption, "Another crusher let me cut his dreads. It's a symbolic of change and desire for a better life."
You hear that?
Better life. Critical of the tweet. Some people were critical of the tweet, including director Ava DuVernay, who said, "Shame on anyone supporting this full-on nonsense," and another where she encouraged those with locks to share their pictures with the hashtag #LockLife, which went viral. Hazelgrove told NBC News that the post was not meant to be insensitive, and she understands how the social post could have been misinterpreted. One of the men in those pictures depicts organization and its founder on Twitter.
Something I like 3 years ago, that's something I wanted to do. I was tired of game banging, tired of messing up. Now I'm changing that man. Trying to see bigger and better dreams.
And Rock Nation and the league have not officially commented, but Rock Nation did retweet Kobe's video that you just saw there from their account.
All right, thanks a lot, Natasha.
So what y'all think about that? Now she's apologizing, backtracking. Are they trying to cover some shit up? Or do they like all this media frenzy with the race card and all that? I'm about to call my co-host up and let him give his side of the, you know what I'm saying? The game, because the shit is real in the field. We ain't gonna sugarcoat the shit. I mean, if they out here doing fucked up shit, they should be held accountable for it, right? I'm gonna call my homie up right now. We gotta call him back, but we gotta have an in-depth analysis of this whole situation, because it seems like people forget that a lot could go down in a matter of minutes. You know what I'm saying? In a matter of a couple of days. So Jay-Z's signed a deal with the NFL. Came out with Rhapsody and Meek Mill and shit on the kickoff. Boom, goes to Chicago, donate to Chicago. Gets caught up in another race scandal. What's next? What's the next race car they're gonna pull? We have to ask ourselves.
Hello? Yes, sir.
Is this Mr. Ronnie Depp? There you go. That's my gracious co-host, with the most. he was, you know, putting it down with a player. But right now he's out of town doing his thing. But he had to chime in on this situation because, you know, it's real in the field.
I take that back. Sorry, I think good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah. Good morning. Good morning. So what do you think about this whole fiasco?
Man, the whole Jay-Z situation is very simple in my eyes. You know, looking, try to make it be whatever they want it to be. As far as I'm concerned, you're talking about love. Let's get down to business right here. Let's be honest with each other.
Okay. That's what I'm talking about. Let's get in depth with it. You know what I'm saying? Because we really gotta analyze this shit. Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Now, a scorpion is a scorpion.
Word.
It don't go around stinging people all day.
Mm-hmm.
A crocodile is a crocodile. You don't go around biting people all day, right?
A shark is a shark, right?
It's a shark is a shark, right? No matter what, shark is a shark.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm saying, if you take a road from anywhere, I'm passing halfway across around the world, or halfway around the world, I'm passing somewhere else. It does not become anything else but a road, and it smells the same way, looks the same way. So why are we with the grass?
Word.
That's all there is. He's showing his true colors.
That's all it's boiled down to, eh?
If that's what it boils down to, look, hey, listen, I said it before, I'll say it again. As long as they check the cash in, my man don't give a shit.
But do you think Jay-Z stole Kaepernick's movement, or he's just like doing the Jay-Z thing, just trying to make some money, capitalize, and don't give a shit?
Have you ever heard of capitalism?
Yeah, I heard of capitalism.
No.
Well, don't we all want to capitalize? I mean, we all live in this system, right? So
I want to capitalize my greatest co-host. I want to capitalize, but if it takes me stepping on your neck, capitalize, I'd rather not. You know what I'm saying?
Word up.
If it takes me putting you in an uncompromising position for me to capitalize, I'm not just a capitalist. I'm a capitalist piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? It's one thing. Look, it's one thing if you're walking down the street right now and the corner store's going out of business, and they start selling their cans of corn that they usually sell for $3. They start selling it for 50 cents.
Okay.
You gotta capitalize to get as many cans of corn as you can get. But if you gotta go in there while the man's operating his business, and you're trying to give him 50 cents for his answer for $3 for his cans of corn, are you a capitalist piece of shit?
Mm-hmm. Word up.
Alright? That's what it is.
Because it looks kind of fishy, because now the Crushers Club, the club that he donated the money to, where the woman's cutting off the kids' dreads, which I could understand that shit looks messed up, but these kids have to know that they shouldn't put themselves in these compromising positions. You know what I mean?
What do you mean by compromising positions?
Well, first and foremost, why is he letting this white woman cut off his dreads? As a young black man, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I blame the parents before you know what I'm saying? Before anything else. You dig?
I hear that.
Because, you know, the dreadlock thing started with the Rastas, you know what I'm saying? Now it became a fad, you know what I'm saying? You got people, they probably use it as some type of symbolism of gangsterism down there in Chicago, you know, with a little bit of pork sandwiches on the side, you know, and that shit's not right, you know. But at the end of the day, it's so fucked up that it looks bad, you know.
I hear that.
You know. So.
The thing about it though is another thing. When we forget a problem we have, right?
Mm-hmm.
A big problem we have, and I read this Actually, a friend of mine, she posted something on Facebook this morning where she said we don't read enough.
Word.
We don't pay attention enough, right?
Word.
We don't go look seeking for information enough. And the problem with this is, first of all, the whole thing about when you say dreads, right? When you say dreads,
Yeah.
they're not dreads. They're locked.
Thank you very much.
When you hear a lock,
you're naughty, right? You're naughty.
You're locked.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what they are. When you say dreads, now you're going back. You know what you're doing? You're looking at me and calling me a nigger. Because what people don't understand is it's in the same motherfucking boat. So straight up and down like 2 o'clock, I don't look a lizard drinking water on the belly.
So people gotta get familiar, right?
You gotta get real familiar with the history
and stop bullshitting.
There was nothing new under the sun.
Word up, word up. I feel you on that one.
The word dreads is from people saying, I'm being afraid of them. I'm saying, this person is dread. You know, I dread this person.
Yeah, it was dreadful.
Dread coming in contact with this person because they have lost.
Yeah.
I dread coming in contact with this person because they have lost.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you look very carefully and you can read, right? And people can read out there. There was no Solomon had law.
Oh yeah. King Solomon.
Plain word. You know? But anyhow, that's another story.
Rastafari had locks.
And he cut that.
Yeah.
Rastafari.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You know? He cut his locks. He killed his locks,
yeah. So let's not bullshit ourselves, you know, and thinking that. Then is the ultimate question I'm asking is Jay-Z being used as a scapegoat? And if he knows he's being used as a scapegoat, why would he do it? Just for more money?
Man, you gotta get some answers. You gotta call in, y'all. Call in, you know what I'm saying? Type in, do what you gotta do, but we want to hear from you.
You know what I'm saying?
This is important. Guys don't know, man.
They don't know this is the greatest show on earth, man. You know what I'm saying? Your boy Mac Mizzle, your boy Ronnie Depp, and we kicking the game for real. So we want y'all niggas. Yeah, because I'm looking at it like shit. Jay's fucking up, but if he has a plan, he has a plan, but I don't see the big plan in all this shit.
You don't see the big plan? How about I show you his bank account? I'll show you his plan. I'll show you his grand design. Come on now.
Oh man. But did you know that Hot 97 interviewed the kid that just had his hair cut in the photo? You just interviewed him.
Who's that? Who you saying?
Hot 97. So we're gonna just listen to this interview. We're gonna go through it, and you tell me what you think. All right.
All ears. All ears.
Because people are saying, oh, he wanted to cut it himself, blah, blah, blah. The photo was taken out of context. But, bro, somebody wanted that photo to get out there for some type of reason. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at it in depth, right?
Absolutely.
Okay,
you gotta look at the body language and you gotta look at everything.
Everything, right?
You gotta pay attention to everything. You can't just go with what they tell you, because then they can tell you anything.
Exactly, you know.
You got 2 eyes and a brain. You got to think for yourself, brother. Don't let people read it right for you.
It ain't all whistle and Dixie, right? Okay. So let's break it down now. I'm gonna put this on, and we gonna really chop it up because they say he wanted to do this shit, and now we got an interview. Hey man.
Keep on the morning. Lawrence Styles, Rosenberg, give it up for Kobe Richardson on the program. The world just met him because everybody was coming for the organization that you came up in, or are you still a part of the Crushers Club? The Crushers Club, which is a community organization in Chicago that received donations from the Inspired Change movement with the NFL, Rock Nation.
So I'm gonna pause it real quick. After we go through this whole thing, we're gonna give each other's side of it. Honest opinion. And we're gonna really
ladies and gentlemen,
we're gonna show how Jay-Z plays into it. Yeah, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, we be giving our opinions and everything, but this ain't we don't give the commandments, we don't put it in stone. We examine the evidence.
Exactly.
We examine the situation from top to bottom, and we let you know how we really feel about this. And this is why we encourage y'all people to
think critically.
Let us know what you think as well, right? So I mean, hey, listen, in my opinion,
because it's a block mode thing, right?
Opinion, right?
Basing life on critical knowledge. Go ahead.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So we gonna go ahead to this interview and see what we can find out. Because this shit is fucked up.
Daisy, you were pictured getting your dreads cut by what was the lady in Sally? That was Sally, and she's the director. Sally Hazelbrook. Now she's profusely apologized because she didn't understand the cultural sensitivity of seeing white women cut the black man's dreads, and also
I'm gonna pause it right there. Do you think that fucking shit is true? She didn't see the cultural insensitivity behind that.
You see, let me tell you something. I'm gonna say something to you, right?
Okay.
I'm gonna say this right now because I'm a man. I don't play side. Again, like I said, y'all, I be checking what's going on in the situation, and you have when you have a lot of these little young rappers running around with the whatever it is on their head, man, right? And it's just it kind of waters it down. This is a fact. It waters it down.
Okay.
It straight waters it down. So I can see where somebody may fall into the category of, he's emulating stuff. Emulating. And you know what?
No,
Give Jack his jacket.
No, I mean, by what she said, you think that white women think, well, her particularly didn't know that she was being insensitive by doing what she did.
Oh, do I think? But that's what I'm saying. Being that the actual culture is not really the actual culture is not.
Oh, okay.
People associate dread with people associate black and white.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Associate dread, especially right now at this time. They associate dread with nasty little boys with 1,000 tattoos in your face.
Yeah.
Grilling your mouth, and I'm not saying every person like that is a waste of skin, but let's give Jack the jacket. A lot of them are.
Exactly.
And it's sad because this is what they see. This is what they derive from seeing law. And all of this boils down to ignorance. It can be. Do I think it's possible? Yes, I think it's possible that she's not being insensitive with that. She simply just didn't know. I think it's very possible. And if she is, and if she was sensitive, and if she was aware and understood it instead of the wickedness, then she's a piece of shit. Straight up.
I think she knows exactly what the fuck she did. And this dude, because you got what's his name? Mohat 97. What's this dude? Ebro. Ebro saying she didn't know. But it's all speculation at this point, Because if you didn't know,
but that's the thing.
Why would
you can't just see it from one side and get upset?
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. As far as social media is concerned, a lot of the times right now, again, man, they want us to do this, brother.
Word.
They want to put They put a whole bunch instead of us actually reading the facts. Us going and looking up something that more benefit stuff on topics like this.
Mm.
You know? Stuff on topics like this.
Exactly.
Sure.
Exactly. So it's a cause of another distraction, right? Well, let's just go through it. Let's dissect this and put this shit to bed because you know what I'm saying? We're gonna break it down real quick for y'all. Let y'all know what's good, you know? Alright.
Yeah, that having dreadlocks is somehow bad for your life.
Well, no, actually, that was symbolizing change. That was what I chose to say. Got it. And I took the picture because I wanted a remembrance to have some in my lock.
So now, how do you respond to all the backlash to that?
Well, I just like to say, to me, it's like all of a big misunderstanding because y'all can't judge no one on one picture. You know, you got to really get to meet somebody and see the kindness in their heart and what they desire. Pretty, you know, she's real pretty. That's one thing I can say about her. Her attentions are real with us.
I'll say that her apology.
I'm sorry. I'm hearing his voice right now.
Surprise.
I'm hearing his voice clearly. He got
it was interesting though because
in a good way.
In a good way. Yeah.
Say that again.
In a good way.
Because I do believe that
people that are outside black people.
That's what I'm saying, bro. It's crazy, right? So now they're doing damage control, right?
You have to hit certain cues.
Exactly.
Right. You have to hit certain cues when he's speaking, and he's being very cautious and careful. And
exactly.
He doesn't sound relaxed in his speech. It doesn't make sense. That's not television. That's radio.
Thank you.
That's what I'm saying. That's not television. That's radio. So it's not like you sit there. You got a bunch of people watching you while you're speaking.
And Ebro, do you think Ebro's corporate?
Ebro is nobody. I'm getting a call from Ebro.
Ebro's corporate, man. Ebro's gonna fucking do what he's gonna do their bidding. Am I lying?
Not one day.
If I'm flying,
you ain't never told a lie as far as I'm concerned.
And then you got Rosenberg there with Laura Stiles.
What's his name? Hold on. What's his name?
Rosenberg.
Say it one more time.
Rosenberg.
Whatever, there was a corporate motherfucking name.
These motherfuckers. Yo, technology's moving too advanced. I don't understand it. You know what I'm saying? They motherfucking, they playing with the algorithms or something like that because I don't understand it. My show is the motherfucking hottest shit on the internet right now. These motherfuckers shit, you know? I need to get some interviews with some rappers or some shit. Boost my shit up. Because they ain't speaking nothing of substance. But yeah, what you're saying makes sense. The kid do sound like he got paid off a little bit.
Yeah, the way he's speaking, right? Kind of like, you know what? I expected at some point while he was speaking to hear the words, and I hope I do a good run at him.
But yo, let's continue because yo, this kid looked like a little buck. God damn it. Let me not say that because I got love for my people, but shit. Anyway.
No, you call it as you see it. You call it as you see it. You're not a
culture don't understand.
Let's put words in your mouth. You call it as you see it.
Straight up and down, right? All right, let's continue.
Straight up and down.
And the cultural pain associated with hair, right? Yeah. And black people are very sensitive about hairstyles, and how society has kind of forced us to conform to certain standards to fit in. And I think that was what the blowback that you. Yeah. Now you didn't get the blowback; it kind of went towards the organization, correct?
Yeah, it went to the whole organization.
And how did you feel about what you saw out there?
I just hate to see it because I don't want to lose the club. You know, we need the club. People like Sandy actually in Chicago because it's very dangerous stuff.
Damn, son.
So how did you end up involved with the Crush?
Hold up. You hear what my dude said?
Yep.
So they need the club, right?
Yep.
It's very instrumental to their survival.
Absolutely. I think, but that's what I'm saying because it becomes associated with delinquent.
Mm-hmm.
Associated with tattoos and no shirt on and grills again, and talking loud and not saying a goddamn thing. Straight up, that's what dread. Like when you picture man, come on now. That's where a lot of people where they're going. I still don't take back the fact that my boy sounds scripted. Don't get me wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't taking that back to shit. I heard it with my own two ears. Somebody told me.
Yeah, and the fact that he's saying that, oh, we need Sally, we need, you know what I'm saying?
That's what it is. Like, yo, come on now. Shit, man. You need some fucking gorilla glue.
The place is that dangerous. Like, y'all can't fucking take care of yourselves and shit. You know what I mean?
We need what?
Because listen, they get $400,000, right? They split it up in two organizations. One organization takes care of 400 families. So what's $400,000 divided by what's $200,000 divided by 400 families?
What's money that's paying taxes? What's money that's paying taxes? That's what it is.
But you know what I mean? What's $200,000 divided by 400 families? That's about $500 a family, right? That's pennies.
The man is immensely fresh. Freshly crowned billionaire. Donate $400,000. You crunch the number, that's a tax write-off.
Tax write-off all day.
All fucking day. You see, me, I'm a man that I think a little bit deeper. I don't care what.
So now we have to talk about organizations. We have to talk about non-for-profit organizations. What are they really doing in these black communities?
These non-profit organizations don't understand the word non-profit organization.
And who are they being ran by? Because I heard this Sally lady was tweeting all lives matter last year and all that. You know what I'm saying? And she got an award from the FBI, right? So if she got an award from the FBI, you know she put in some type of work for the FBI. Can you dig it?
Listen, people are learning 40 and 50 years later that Al Sharpton was working with the FBI. People are learning. Like, you understand what I'm saying? now that Al Sharpton looks like a goof with a cherry on top.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
They decide to come up and say he did this and did that. Now that you're gonna look at him and feel sorry for him, go, oh. You know, when you look at him, you sorry. I look at him right now, and I look at a pencil with an eraser on top of it, a big eraser, right? That's what he looks like right now. So we ain't gonna bother with him.
Yeah.
Just keep all that bullshit that he did under the rug.
Yeah.
But he was out here fighting for black people's rights. You know, he was getting close and personal, so he was getting info firsthand. That's something that a lot of celebrities are doing today, and people are missing that. People are missing that.
Yeah.
You know, there's people who are missing. Shaquille O'Neal, the sheriff. What's his name? Was an undercover agent. That was, you know,
Elvis Presley was an undercover agent.
Yo, Elvis Presley had a badge.
The king.
Used to flash it in a while. Yeah. Because you gotta think, these people have what you call golden passes into our homes. You want them. You don't question when they come in. You invite them in.
Yeah.
Think about it. You don't gotta go in there and plant a bug in a man's house when you can say, shit, I was coming to my house. Now what? You got the best. You better go get the good kind of set out. You better cook. You better make sure that roast is cooked tonight. Not that you're I don't mind when it's 3/4 way, baby. But tonight we got other things coming. You know what I'm saying? And we all shook up, you know? So let me tell you, that's what it is. At the end of the day, right now, come on.
But yo, hold on.
Think about it. Think No, I want you to really think about it.
Yo, you couldn't even write a better script than this, though, for real. It don't make no fucking sense.
These are facts. These are facts. They get the people that you want to invite them into your goddamn house. Invite them. Other celebrities, you want to know what another celebrity does do? Then send somebody else. Let them get all snuggly and friendly. That's what it is. Not everybody who smiles with you is your friend. And this is not just for myself, yourself, dude down the block, the guy at the corner store. This is for everybody.
Word up.
Right?
Word up.
Regardless of your tax bracket, it's for everybody.
Yep. All right, so let's continue. This is look. I'm gonna just go through the thing. You know, I never gonna speak about it after because if we keep pausing, but this kid, oh man, you're making me want to pause it every 10 seconds.
You gotta let it out and just get it out. You know?
Yeah. Word up. Hold up.
I was mandatory to go to from the probation. Okay. So you got in trouble. You know, I was in trouble, and I was on mandatory 5 years probation. You know, mandatory, and then you can go there. And what did you take away from the program? How did it affect you?
Rosenberg, yeah, Rosenberg.
Yeah, and boxing skills too. That's a big part of it is the boxing thing, right? Yeah, and we have a music studio also, and we do questions with cops. And what's that? Well, it's a group of cops that we be with, like the 9th district and things, and we go like fishing. Actually, that's my second time.
You go fishing with cops, fam?
Twice in my whole life, and we made
of
pizza with
course.
them.
While you're fishing, there's a couple of beers. Well, don't worry, you can smoke a joint with your with us. Go ahead. Right? That's a logic.
How did you initially get involved in a life that was going to lead you on probation? How did that happen?
Steph Cole right in front of me. Here. I'll give you some of mine. You know?
We don't have no father figure or no big brothers at home with you. The guy,
damn it.
It's easy to get into. Trouble with always easy to get into.
And so now you said that that your dreads and your locks were somehow affiliated with gangs also?
Well, it wasn't necessarily that, but that.
Oh.
It was a trend.
So that's what they symbolize it.
Locks. We'll go see how long got locks, corn and things like that. But it wasn't the locks. The reason why I was in the gang because it was something I chose to do at an early age. I didn't have no leadership then, so I just wanted to latch on to.
One of the reasons I wanted you to come by, and I'm glad that your team reached out. Who reached out to us?
Ebro.
You work with who?
Ebro's gonna say some PC shit, right?
Oh, you got Meek Mill, Ruben. Okay, all of that.
It ain't gonna stick. Watch.
And that's the Reform Alliance and Rock Nation, et cetera, et cetera. Okay. I thought it was interesting because what struck me was the idea that locks, which is a hairstyle that's generational and cultural for Black folks, could be associated with a gang or some sort of bad lifestyle. That was frustrating for me. And then you saw a lot of accomplished people like Ava DuVernay come out and make sure that wasn't the narrative.
Well, actually, it's not even just her. We have multiple kids at the gym with locks. We actually have a pro fighter right now, 23 years old. He's been at the 9, 10, and he's actually doing good. Graduate school, pro fighter.
And he has
so why would they put out that picture? It doesn't make sense.
No, that's what changed. No, that was something I told you. And actually, we have a few. Half of the whole Crush Club, like we have somebody.
Does anybody realize that we're sitting here debating something that's going to grow back in a couple months? We're going to talk about this until his hair grows back. I'll still be talking about it.
And the engineering business with like beats and stuff, because we do music there too. And JoJo has his locks. He had them since he was young.
So what we talked about off the air was that, the narrative of locks in some way being negative came from that picture. And obviously that offended people, hurt people's feelings. You can think about that. Well, it's also locks are associated with such a positive thing. But there is a thing. I had locks from 1993 to 2000. Yeah. black folks were always negative about my locks. More so than people outside the black community. Why do you have that? Well, you should cut that, etc., etc. Because of
You see, I told you Ebro's gonna talk some bullshit.
Right? Because of slavery in this nation and how our hair, the term dread came from when the Englishmen saw the black people's hair and said your hair is so dreadful. That's what it is. Right? That hairstyle is a part
he said
of
black folks were
uh,
more mad at him as blacks than white folks.
Years, right? It's not just an American thing or a
in the 90s.
So people, prior to this moment, people do try to associate black hairstyles, afros, braids, locks with negative things all the time. This is not a new phenomenon, and that's why people are so sensitive.
Yeah, that's true. And we did make a bad look with locks too. Back in Chicago.
Oh, you mean when y'all was doing y'all gangbang, whatever y'all was doing?
Yeah, people still to this day, gangbang, people terrorize people with locks, and people with locks, they look intimidating. When they have them all in their face and stuff. So it makes it look like bad.
Yeah, it was. I appreciate your team reaching out and wanting to clear it up. Is there anything else you want to say to people out there who saw you on social media and took this opportunity to make a bad look of what you guys are trying to accomplish?
Well, see, I grew up terrible, so I want to be bigger and more than that.
We came from a lot. I know that you were shot 14 times.
Yeah,
at one time.
You shot 14 times? The fuck?
Yeah. Something. You want to hear something?
What?
You want to hear something?
What?
You've been working with the man.
Sally was actually one of the people when I was on my phone.
Exactly. So it all makes sense now. He's out here. So what are you doing? He's out here defending Jay-Z. And the organization, but they're still associating dreads with being something negative. Because he's not dispelling the fact that dreads are not, they're not even supposed to.
Sit back and move.
Beautiful. Well, we appreciate you coming to talk. The crowd haven't been involved in the organization long enough to know who donate to the organization other than this instance. So they you grown in.
I heard that you guys.
They open their mouth.
No. People on this program.
Yeah.
So he's problem with even y'all being in the garden, saying that those photos in the garden look like they had y'all out on some sort of plantation. Oh my. Yeah, there was some. Come on, Sean. Come on. And when I said, what, black people can't garden? Black people can't pick flowers? Black people can't grow food?
That's smooth and it looks like bad comment.
Yeah, I agree. A lot of things, people pick on things that
out there relaxing. Yeah, we got bees too.
Yeah, that's bullshit. Yeah, niggas just want to just argue for argument's sake.
Right. It's time to find somebody. Oh, I read a red shirt.
When we try to find out the organizations that he was visually, it didn't look that way, especially for me being a. It was in the order of things that happened. Right. With a picture of you getting your hair cut. Right. Then blah blah blah. Then the next.
All right. So we're gonna have to move on to the next topic. We already dissected this shit.
You ain't gonna believe, ladies and gentlemen, you ain't gonna believe my word, but I'm after shot 14 times. He's been playing the puppet part. He you know, he don't want to be shot no more times. Now he put a BB gun. He's done with that life. He's out of the spot. Like, he's getting paid. You know, he's getting paid. You know, he's doing his campaign. You know, he's an honest citizen. They need somebody who appears to be simple and nature, and you know, he'll come across as everyday guy that, you know, you want to feel bad for him, you want to help him. I'm not getting paid. He needs to take a long trip to noise.
Yeah, for sure. That's some crazy shit though. Speaking of which, what do you think? What do you think about what's changing the subject a little bit? You know what I'm saying? Because we already know that Jay-Z's a piece of shit, but you know,
Guaranteed.
He's a hustler. He does his shit, but
for sure, I don't take nothing away from him in that regard. Just
you gotta give it to him. But
man, I don't mind being a capitalist, but if I gotta step on your neck, I ain't doing it.
Straight up. Makes sense. And on to the next one. Malik Yoba. Did you see this motherfucker talking all this crazy shit? Well, he likes transgender.
See?
But he likes women, only women. Some crazy shit he was talking.
He likes
the Breakfast Club.
He likes he likes apparently he likes chicks with boobs and dicks.
Wow.
You know? Like that's look, man, shit. I wish I could go through this, but it just doesn't I'm shocked that people are shocked. That's what it comes down to for me. I am
New York undercover. That's all. That's all you have to say.
I am
How did a nigga like that get a show like that back in the day?
How did you get a show like that? How did Will Smith get the Fresh Prince?
6 degrees of separation. All right. Well, all right then.
You got Quincy Jones, who's known, you know what I mean, and then Circle. You got Benny Medina, who's known. Benny Medina is not a man. Benny Medina is a girl. You understand what I'm saying?
What about the cast of Seinfeld?
Because sometimes you gotta understand. Oh, come on now. You know where he comes from at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Don't give him something whether or not they want to.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Because check the timing, you know? He's just coming out of nowhere talking shit.
They gave Will Smith the show. Guy who never acted in his life, never done anything like that. They just picked him up and made him the center of a show. Come on now. Really?
I just find it weird. Well, we're gonna listen to a little bit of this Breakfast Club interview and see what the fuck they're talking about. Because to me, they're just trying to distort the things, you know? Talk about LGBT. They said LGBTIP. So they associate with pedophiles. The LGBT associate with pedophiles. Cute. So what the fuck is that, bro? What does that tell you, Dad? Anyway, let's get into it.
I'm still popping, and I'm still like for me, I grew up in Jersey. Like, I love hip hop music. I feel like I am just like everybody else in my generation, and then to feel excluded all of a sudden at one point in my life when I'm being my 100% authentic self is just wild to me. And then the men that are attracted to us that keep us a secret and are hella abusive, it's a shame, and we all need love. So when I met Malik, I knew his trans attraction existed. I've heard, stories or whatever, but I wanted to see for myself, and I wanted to see where his mind was at, and I wanted to see where his intentions were, being at a pride parade, and I wanted to make a friend, and I wanted to see really, like, how does his mind work?
And why hasn't it come out earlier?
Steps up.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Can I offer up a term? I want to offer up a term. We'll talk a little bit about this before. But the term we should be using is inviting in. The thing that coming out does, it is a white people thing. It acknowledges that white people get to come out, move to neighborhoods. We talked about this before: Hollywood, California, Chelsea, New York, Georgetown, Chicago. They then get to draw power from being gay. Most Black and Latinx, Black and brown, LGBTQIA folks live with other Black and brown people, right? In Brooklyn around the juice bar. Most of us.
You hear that?
Yep.
So what are you trying to say?
Nothing new.
It's still fucking white supremacy, and at the end of the day, y'all still segregated. So what the fuck y'all doing? You know? So it seems like a little, should I say,
I just took a sip of something.
convoluted.
I just took a sip of some Asian rum.
Mm.
I'm relaxing myself. I'm not necessarily relaxing myself, but I'm letting my mind and my soul get a little bit of rest before I get into this topic because it could get nasty.
That's what I'm saying, because they're saying, oh, we're being treated like they should be treated better because they're that. I don't understand it. Like, you know what I mean? I don't get the dynamics of what he's trying to break down. But let's continue.
They're concentrated in the South, in states where it is legal to discriminate against us based on actual or perceived sexual identity, gender orientation, or gender expression. It is not safe for Black trans folks to come out in the way that is otherwise popularly celebrated in most instances. That's why most pride events over Jews are white. That's why most pride stages, the people at the microphone are gay white men, in spite of the reality that where Malik is going.
So is he crying racism? Is that what I'm hearing? Huh?
You know what?
Malik Yoba is sitting right there with these two dudettes. I don't know what to call it. Chinese? Anyway, let's continue. This shit is wild.
That there would not be a pride anything. There would not have been a Stonewall resistance without Marsha P. Johnson, a Black trans woman, and Sylvia Rivera, a Latinx trans woman, who also then founded a political movement that led to what we just celebrated more recently in terms of civil unions for white folks. While Black folks still can't get jobs or housing and are dying. And so the thing that we have to appreciate is that so much of this is about language. When we say, when did you come out? It would work if straight people had to offer up a similar response. But it's usually straight people, what they are, so to ask them, when did you realize you were weird? Right? And then queer people have to offer up some story that's usually related with trauma. Right? And then sometimes that's disrupted. Jason and Adina have a show called Silent Hollywood where they say we didn't have that trauma, we were supported and loved, right? That narrative is never offered up, right? But when you shift it to inviting in, then y'all got to do it. Let me ask you, but y'all got to find a language that be comfortable when you speak, because as a kid, we were talking about this the other day. As a kid, term was, let's say, for somebody mentally retarded, that would be the term. But now they say you can't use retarded. Right. Even for as a kid, when you would say somebody small, it would be a midget. But now it's not the term. So when we refer to trans woman, is a transgender, like what is the term that we can use that's not offensive?
What the hell is he talking about?
Buying a shit. Let me tell you something. I watched a video with a guy, right? And for me personally, he put it the best way. He said, listen, a woman said, me, I'm transgender, I was born a man, I want to be a woman. The guy said, okay, no problem. But guess what? I'm 21. I want to be 48. Tomorrow I'm 48. That's it. She's like, man, you can't do that. Because really, you're born a man, you say you want to be a woman. So my birth certificate says I'm 21, but I'm 48. And don't you dare tell me I'm not 48. Okay.
Yeah.
You're telling me you're a woman.
Don't you remember there's a dude that was like 70 something? He was like, he went to court to try to pull back his age by 20 years. And the judge told him no, he couldn't do it. I think he's appealing.
Those kind of things make me upset.
He's appealing the judgment right now.
That's just like real. No need for stupidity like that, you know?
So now you got Malik Yoba saying shit like, well, I love women. I love all women. You can't even say it right.
That's an important piece about relationship building.
We go to
Malik Yoba. Have dicks too, you don't mind. You know what I mean?
Look at Malik Yoba.
I said, well, I identify as a heterosexual male. I love women. I don't want to talk about bragging, but I've made a point in my life.
Women. You can't even say it right. Weirdo.
Of women. I've always really studied what is it about this journey of loving a woman, right? My parents were separated at 10. When I was 10 years old, I didn't learn how to love a woman based on my father. I had to learn it through experience, right? And so I've been very, very thoughtful about what does it mean, to love a woman.
What? And
so I've always identified as heterosexual male. And so when Cheek said he identified as a queer male, I said, so does that mean if we both love heterosexual women, does that mean I need to expand my definition of heterosexuality? Or do I take on this new term? And so I'm not comfortable taking on the term of queer because I don't think there's anything queer about me. I live in a world.
It could be a political thing.
It's a political thing.
It could be a political thing.
Okay.
Wow.
So I consider myself a heterosexual male that loves women. Period. End of story. I'm not attracted to the male aesthetic. I'm not attracted to men. And so that's where it gets very, very nuanced, I guess is the word. Right?
No, but not really. Just period, full stop. Yeah. Period, full stop. Sometimes we make these things overcomplicated, right? Like,
yo, what the fuck is this guy talking about?
No, sometimes we call it as we see it. Don't overcomplicate it. You want to use a word like overcomplicated to simplify it. That's what it is.
What the fuck is he talking about? If I'm a heterosexual, he has to change the meaning of heterosexual. What the fuck is he talking about?
You know what? I want to know if he gets paid to do this too, or if he just really, there's a lot of people, they got it. Like I said, you know that game Truth or Dare?
Yeah.
Truth or Dare with some of these people, they gotta go there and say shit, do shit, and look nothing. All paying the price to play in their field, Why?
Crazy.
A lot of people don't. A lot of people with true talent don't make it because of what they gotta go through.
So the gay mafia is trying to take over, like it's more than that.
Trying.
Ah.
They've been around for so fucking long. They've been influencing a lot of shit. Like Richard Pryor back in the day. Richard Pryor was a mafia man.
Yeah, did you see that shit with Paul Mooney? They say Paul Mooney raped Richard Pryor's son back in the day.
All of them were into that, bro. They had no choice.
Wow.
They had no choice.
It's crazy.
They had no fucking choice. And they had to do those things if they wanted what they wanted.
That's crazy.
They didn't own anything, bro.
wake that ass up early in the morning.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ.
I'm not saying it's right.
But yeah.
I'm saying that for the industry, that's normal. That's when they come up talking about, oh my God, this person's doing that. I'm sitting there going, oh wow, really? Okay, what's really going on in there covering it up? So this ain't you. This is not you.
That's
this
it.
ain't goddamn you.
What do you think about
Put the privileged stuff on the other side.
Yeah, let's move on to something else because this shit is bullshit anyway.
Absolutely, man. That disturbs me a bit. I can't even lie to you.
You know what I'm saying?
They're saying like, oh, he's a black man. They don't want to hear a black man.
I feel like they had this shit like 20 years in the making. Oh, New York undercover, and now he's coming
100%. Oh, 100%.
20, 30 years in the making.
Especially now that the show's coming back out too.
It's disgusting. But yo, listen, what do you think about AB? What's going on with AB? Antonio Brown. How he finessed the system.
I don't think I know.
Got to.
I've been saying that Antonio Brown is a very intelligent man.
You already know. You already know, fam.
Intelligent man.
Yeah.
From Vic and ended up with the Patriots. A lot of people said Randy Moss was trouble too. What's going to happen to him with the Patriots?
Exactly.
The year that they broke the record, that what's the name? Broke the record for touchdown and for and Randy Moss for catch by wide receiver in a fucking season.
Exactly.
Am I incorrect? Right? And they said, is he gonna fit in?
Exactly.
I believe. I know. I knew.
And when they asked Randy Moss about it, he didn't throw him under the bus. He was like, yo, I just want to see him play. Which I commend Randy Moss for saying that. You know what I'm saying?
That's it, because that's what's gonna happen. He's gonna play. A lot of these experts are gonna have to shut the fuck up. You're gonna have no choice but to keep your words. I'm sitting around with a juice in a salt, waiting for the don't let your words, sir. Put some salt on it at least.
Yeah, like Stephen A. Smith. Why is he gotta be such a coon though?
I cannot wait.
Why is he gotta be such a coon?
Stephen A. Smith is he's a piece of shit, bud. He's a piece of shit.
He's a piece of work, man.
That's why I tell you, only one person I have.
He's the fucking class act, boy. Yeah, Shannon Sharp. Did you see him the other day? He bench pressed 450, 415 for one rep. He's like, let me see if I still got it. This nigga bench pressed 450. I was like, God damn it! This nigga Shannon Sharp is the truth.
I'm like, yo, these guys, listen, don't run up on Shannon Sharp talking shit. Shannon Sharp would knock you the fuck out.
Yeah, Shannon Sharp ain't playing that shit.
He was talking to you about it.
Yeah.
He's that kind of dude. Shannon Sharp would knock you out. Sit over you and tell you why he knocked you out.
Pick you up, smack you.
It's a good idea to do the things you do.
Word. But yeah, man, I think AB, you know, he got caught up in a scandal, you know. This chick said he raped her or whatever, blah blah blah.
Of course she did.
But this is after he just finessed the league, you know, did his thing.
Yeah, because the Raiders don't want to keep him off of the Patriots roster.
Yeah, because the Raiders are some haters. They ain't the Raiders of yesteryear. You know what I'm saying?
Nah. That's why you see John Gruden and all them, when you see them talking to them, they're all smiling and interviews, they're all smiling and laughing and stuff, but they knew what was coming.
Yeah.
They knew what was coming. They knew what was coming. They're like, oh, you want to be a okay, you want to go, okay, no problem. Okay, Becky, come here. Meet you again. You know, that's it.
But it wasn't even a Becky though. It was a black chick. But yo, at the end of the day, dog, they kept, you know, it's the timing, you know. Right when he got his little deal and everything like that, now he might not even be able to play.
Of course not. Of course not. You can't play. Listen, you gotta cut those.
And it's all because of Stephen A. Smith, you know. He was throwing him under the bus the whole time, saying this and that, saying, "Oh, he ain't shit." Bam, bam, bam.
When they get cussed out, when they get, you know, you gotta understand. Look, that's people who say, "Oh well, you know, I know I'm in this thing, but I'm not really a rest of these guys." I'm sitting there going, "Yes, you are. Yes,
exactly.
you are." The fact that you're sitting on the sideline saying you're not, making sure that you be heard for yourself, making a case for yourself. That's why you're even a bigger piece of shit.
Yep.
Because you're sitting saying, "I know my teammates are a piece of shit, but yeah, I'm not though. No, I'm different." No, sir. That makes you a bigger piece of shit.
Can you dig it?
You sit there with them. How dare you? Right? How dare you?
So let's.
Stephen A. Smith. He's not an inbound.
Okay, let's see what Stephen A. Because he was on the Breakfast Club too. He
MV
talking
and
shit, you know?
Lee, Charlamagne the Guy, we on the Breakfast Club. We got a special guest in the building.
You finally came to sit in this hot seat.
That's right, from my fellow queen, Stephen A. Smith.
What's going on, y'all? How y'all doing? Good morning. Now, I haven't seen First Take this week. Did you talk about how good my Dallas Cowboys looked on this past Sunday? You know what? Talk about how amazing they looked. You know, how they look like the front runners in the NFC.
You know, Stephen A.'s hairline keeps getting pushed back even further and further every year. Now he looks like
it's gone back further than when LeBron's was. It was gone back.
You like it? I mean, he looked like Alfie. You know? Remember that show?
Yep. Absolutely. Jesus Christ. You need to cut that shit balls or something.
Yeah, hold up.
Even when you gave me Donkey of the Day awards and all of this other stuff, I defended you. I said, Joe, I'm a big boy. I can take it. If he feel I deserve it, ain't no big deal. But then you're going to bring up the cap. I'm just saying. I mean, I'm trying to come to you. Listen, y'all ain't win since 1995.
I'm not talking about the past. I'm talking about
Sunday. That's what y'all always do.
This is our year. We're going to
313. Season ends January 3rd at 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock. You know we're going to win the Super Bowl next year, right? We look good on Sunday, though. Y'all look good. Dallas is a monster. Their defense is no
Anybody
joke.
who's a
Dak
Dallas
deserves
Cowboys
money,
fan?
but you better take care of him. You will. But I will say this.
Anybody who what?
The Dallas Cowboys fan.
New Orleans, LA.
I agree.
Rod's back. Don't sleep.
I agree.
Chicago's there. And I think Philadelphia going to win the NFC.
They call Dallas Cowboys the
Deshaun Jackson, Alshon Jeffrey, Zach Ertz, Carson Wentz is better than Dak Prescott, even though I got love for that. Guess what I think?
The New York.
Cowboys going to win the Super Bowl.
The New York City Giants.
Who do you think is going to win? The Giants?
You know him. He don't mean that. He don't mean that. He's just being emotional. I understand that. I understand. You know it's bad when Daniel Jones shows up in the first game. I mean, it was only 2 minutes left, but he showed up in game 1. That tells you all you need to know. I mean, the owner was just weeks removed from saying, I hope we don't see him all year. Because that means Eli is playing lights out.
I just want to see what he has to say about AB. Because you know he's going to talk about Antonio Brown.
Bad news.
Why are we talking about football anyway?
Okay, no. Before you get to that, though, I do want to say Eddie's also retired as a Knicks fan.
I don't blame him.
Yeah, I'm done. I can't do it.
I don't blame him.
I can't do it
So
anymore.
what are your thoughts on?
Well, I'm not going to go that far about myself because I am what I am, but I will say this. I don't blame any Knicks fan for feeling that way. And it's not just because of the perpetual misery. It's because when you lose out to KD and Kyrie to
Shout out to our Brooklyn Nets.
Brooklyn.
Our Brooklyn Nets.
It's over. The Knicks brand is officially not what it used to be.
Yeah.
Trash.
So if you had a choice to go to a Nets game or a Knicks game, which one are you
Oh,
going?
hell yes to that.
Okay.
I gotta say this to you. It's not that the Knicks ain't gonna be better, but I gotta say this. People forget this. KD, when he comes back, that means you're a legitimate contender.
Correct.
But without KD, without Kyrie, they were still a playoff team. And then with Kyrie, people forget Kyrie is showstopper. Kyrie is box office. So it's worth the price of admission to walk through the turnstile and watch it.
Yeah, and KD play together though, but I feel like
About to find out.
Kyrie is box
very
office.
low emotional IQ. And this New York. Like if you got thin skin and you can't handle
Well, what I think about this dude is
I would say this. Kyrie.
he's full of shit. Kyrie is box office. How's Kyrie box office? He's getting funneled from
Kyrie Irving alone
team to team.
in the Nets may make the playoffs, but they ain't going nowhere.
You know?
Kevin Durant, they got a better chance. That's a fact.
That's
I
a
don't
known
think
fact.
KD's gonna play.
But,
I don't think he's going to play. That's the problem.
but you can't tell
They don't
Stephen
have
A. this.
second-hand guy that can provide you with the same scoring as Kevin Durant. I mean, that's how many people can you find back up Kevin Durant?
And now Stephen A. is talking more shit about Antonio Brown. That's why
the imagery that he's created
which, by the way, is going to be substantiated by folks inside the Pittsburgh Steelers locker room who had to deal with that for years without ever telling a soul. Now that the cat is out of the bag, combined with this stuff, he will always be, as great as he is, we will never just talk about his greatness as a football player. We will always be talking about, and anytime we see guys act up, we'll be
okay. So you got to do the same thing with Ben Roethlisberger then. Am I lying?
So much this.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You know? So he ain't talking that shit about Big Ben fucking, you know? With his fucking, what was it? Sexual assault charges and shit.
They have their guys, right, that they don't pick on. That they, sorry, let me put it correctly. They have their guys that they're told not to pick on. And then they have the guys that they're supposed to defend.
Yep.
So at the end of the day, they gotta read from a script, not right in front of them with their head, with their toes, right?
Because we don't know the facts. We have no idea. We're not judging him. We don't know. But we know what you did at Oakland. That much was clear. And I don't think his reputation, his image will ever recover from the shenanigans he engaged in Oakland over the last decade. If you're arguing that it'll ever go back to the way it was.
I would allow. I'm just sad that it's a Patriots, but I would like Antonio Brown to go on and win a Super Bowl.
He will. And then Stephen A is gonna have to retire because people are not gonna take the BS no more.
I'm gonna write a thing about Stephen A. If he wins a Super Bowl, will you shave your head bald? That's it. I'm tired of
That's
that.
it. Yeah. Anyway.
Hey, listen.
Yeah, sure. Anyway, that's about it. You know what I'm saying? We went through the topics. We broke down the bullshit. Stephen A's a piece of shit.
Absolutely.
Is Jay-Z a piece of shit? Jay-Z's a piece of shit. But hey, he's a hustler, so he's a fuck.
You gotta be, you know.
You gotta watch his moves, you know? Malik Yoba is full of shit. Woo! Wow. And that little kid that got his hair cut talking about he needs that thing. He's been working with the feds.
Been working.
The Precious Club.
You know, he's been putting in work.
We put it all together and we realized that we in a motherfucking messed up society, throwing each other under the bus. We gotta come up with some better plans, a better understanding. But yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Until next time, it's your boy Mac Mizzle. I'll let your boy.
Yes, sir.
You gotta thank my co-host for, you know, coming in on this segment.
Yeah.
I'm breaking it down in depth how we supposed to. We already know. So we out here. Until next time, down your grind, you know what I'm saying? And then you gonna shine. Peace.
Peace and love, y'all. Peace and love.